Mike Carter here. I often tell people that I work in batches with my knives, and I want to just show you real briefly why I do that. For instance, I'm working on this knife, and I'm making some stainless steel rear bolsters that'll go on here. So I'll go over to my disc grinder, and I've got to grind the leading edge of these flat and even where they're going to meet the handle. So I'll grind that a little bit. Until they get too hot to hold. And rather than dunking them, drying them off, going back and forth, I just let the set sit there and cool for a little bit. And while that's cooling, I'll come over here and work on shaping the guard of this big Bowie knife I'm making. Now when this gets too hot, I'll set it down and let it cool for a while, because I don't want to dunk this and get the stag handle wet. So I'll just put that aside for a few minutes. And while that's cooling, I'll come over here and work on buffing another big Bowie knife I've got an order for. So I'll work on buffing it. This one's going to have a mirror polish finish, so it takes a lot of buffing to really get that down to that perfect finish. But that's why I might have 4 or 5 knives going at once instead of just taking one all the way through. And for instance, I might buff until my arms get tired and my back starts to hurt, and then maybe I'll go mill a guard and solder that in place. Or, once I get the bolsters on this one, then I'll, start cutting handle material and shaping it to fit. So there's always something else to be doing. I've always got several knives in progress. Some of these are for order. Some of them are just something I wanted to make for shows or to put on the website. But that way, it just breaks up gives me a break. If you're doing the same job over and over, it gets tiring. You can start having problems with carpal tunnel and things like that. So if you can stop and go do something else for a while and work on several different knives, it just seems to work out better for me.